Hi, this is Rainbow Harmony here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And this is a personal reading for someone who wanted a love reading. In specific, they wanted a twin flame reading. And this person wrote out questions for me, so it actually makes my job a lot easier. So let's get into it. If you found your way to this reading and it resonates, then maybe there's some information here for you as well. And check out the description below if you want to book a personal reading with me. So let's get into this. Your first question. So what is your divine masculine? Like, what do they think of you? What does this person think of you? So I got the happiness card, and I got this the last time I did a reading for you, actually, for this same question. So, without a doubt, this person definitely sees you as someone who brings them happiness, plain and simple. I think they imagine a very abundant life with you. Like, they see you as someone who's surrounded by a lot of abundance, too. And, perhaps they were happy at one point when they were with you, and, they remembered that. I also see that they're confused about you, because it seems that they're stuck in this cycle with you, and they're unsure of whether to let this go or to start anew. So, it does seem that part of them's being called away. But then there's this lotus here, and it's like, growing out of the muck. Out of the muck comes the lotus. So it's like they have this hope that maybe even though things have been difficult, that perhaps that there could be some resolution here. And then I'm seeing the token card. So it's almost like they see you as like their way out or something. It has to do with the abundance that's surrounding you, but also this light that you carry. They feel this happiness coming from you. I don't feel like I've read for you a couple times now, and I don't feel like you're the kind of person who is, usually down and out very often. You're a very uplifting person. You're positive, you're determined. I'm just kind of remembering some of the cards that have come out for you. You're very, you finish things and you see things through, and I think this person admires that about you. And, they really feel like, you're coming into a lot of luck in your life right now. And, it seems like, there's a lot coming out about finances. So it's like this person sees you as someone who's very successful, and that's what they think of you. So kind of interesting. There's some mixed feelings here, but overall, this happiness card, the second time it's come out for the same question. So this is getting bizarre. What are his feelings towards you? So we're talking more about emotions versus just like thoughts and just like what they're thinking about. This is more their feelings towards you in general. So they see you as a healer. So, and they feel like you're fulfilled. Like they feel like you're happy. This person also feels like there's a side of you that really speaks to them, and they feel very fulfilled when they're with you. They feel completed. And look, these are like the Kundalini snakes, masculine, feminine here. This is a card I get for twin flames sometimes, so this is interesting. And I also see this card has to do with manifestation, and like, you hit your target, wish fulfilled. And so they feel like, you help make their dreams come true. And I think this connection you have with this person is really magical. It's like you guys go to a whole different place when you're together. And I think they acknowledge that. They acknowledge that there's something different about you, that there's something special. They know you're a type of healer, and it's very healing to be in your presence. And that's what the happiness card here is coming out for too. So that's interesting. I'm like fascinated by this reading and the cards that are coming out. What are the misplaced feelings of his that you're picking up on? So you were saying that, since you have these clairvoyant gifts as well, that you've been picking up on like a lot of emotions from this person, and like not even meaning to, but just if you tap in for a second, or you're feeling it hit you because you're, clairsentient. So what are these misplaced feelings, just to kind of clarify, make sure that you know where this is coming from, these sensations you're feeling. This person is really expecting a miracle. They're really hoping that things will work out and settle down between you guys, I think. And I also feel like there's a lot of focus going into this training. I keep getting like this training this person's in. I don't know, are they in a training of some sort, or they're in, this is like a, you know, being taught by elders, by brothers. And so I feel like he's really focused on that. And it's like he knows that it's like a new season, and so a lot of people seem to be really focused on career right now. It's coming up like so much in these readings, but it's like they're expecting a miracle. And I'm getting this vision right now of this person like driving in a car, and it's like they're looking into all these houses, and there's like this dream they have, this wish they have, you know, they want this big house, and they want like someone to support them, and they want freedom. And I really feel like they're happy in their line of work, but at the same time it's like they want something like huge to happen here, like, you know, like they win the lottery or something, you know. It's like there's a part of them that wants a way out. And so I think you're feeling that anguish inside them as they turn into, you know, it's a turn of the year. It's like the next season right now, and so it does bring up fear sometimes. And so I feel like maybe you're picking up on their fear. It's like an intense emotion you're feeling. I hope that provides some clarity. That's what's coming through. Now, you had a vision of them with their, you know, his hand, or his face in his hands, and so you had this really striking vision, and I asked, what does that mean? So it's regret, because I see this expect a miracle, and then this says be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? And I feel like this person hasn't been following their heart truly. They've been playing it safe, you know. And I think that they're afraid, and that's what you're picking up on, is the fear, and that's what the visions are. It could have been something that actually happened, and you know, what they really want is, I just see women here. It's like, I feel like this is related to women, and bad choices he feels like he made in love, and this could be related to you, it could not. Not like I'm saying you're a bad choice, that's not what's coming through. It's just this person is regretting some decisions they've made in this area, and they're really trying to figure out, like, they're stressed out because they can't figure out what they really want, and so there is a lot of confusion here in this area for this person. Now, what does this person think about your channel? Because you were saying you're pretty sure they've discovered your channel, where you also do readings. So, let's see. I love your channel, by the way, and I have to say the reading that you did for me was so accurate. Like, I'm gonna have to listen to it a couple more times, but it wasn't too much for me. It wasn't too much. I know you were worried if it was gonna be, like, a bit much, and there were some other people who watched it who had, like, a strong reaction, but it actually really comforted me and brought me a lot of peace, because everything you said is exactly what I'm going through at this time in my life right now, and I feel like there's a lot of action I'm going to have to take in regards to that information that came through, and so I'm like preparing myself for that, but I'm really thankful for it. And but you want to know what this person thinks, so let's get back to that. They can tell that, like, you're developing this skill. I think that they know that your readings are accurate. I think that they listen to them and they know, and I think they're fascinated by it. I think that this person knows that this is part of your healing, and like they understand that this is kind of how you process things, and so there actually isn't as much judgment as you would think on their end. I feel like they can tell that you're stressed, you know, about everything, and that you're receiving this healing right now, and that you're also helping to heal other people. So they just kind of see you like this, like as really working on your skill and gaining these new talents. They're interested, you know, they're intrigued, but it's nothing they'd want to talk about or bring up. Let me see. Should you start offering personal readings? So you're wondering if you should start offering personal readings on your channel. You know, the information is completely different now than the last time we asked this question. So I think the answer is yes. It says you're just getting started, so have patience with yourself in the process and do not give up. So there are going to be some challenges and lessons that you'll be learning as you open yourself to this. But they're just saying you need to trust your gut, and you need to do this your way and by yourself. And don't be afraid to just go out on a limb on your own and do this. And they're saying that it's actually going to help bring you out of like a depression. It's going to help you like feel more connected, and it's going to also be a source of a lot of manifestation. You're going to have a lot of prayers answered through this. You're going to find a lot of connection with like-minded people, and there's going to be, it's going to put you more into alignment, I think. So this is what's coming out. I definitely this card is like a yes card. And it's saying like it's time to open up and do this. And I would say go for it. I've had really positive experiences. I've only had like 1 or 2 people who didn't feel like the reading was accurate, and I was able to remedy that by offering them another reading at a different time. And you know, everyone else has loved my readings, and that's what's going to happen. You know, most people who are going to be asking for this are going to be people that already resonate with you, and you're going to be able to channel that information. If for some reason there's an issue, I'm sure you'll be able to remedy it, do it again another time or something. You know, the great thing is most people are really understanding that this is like a sensitive kind of thing, and so if you're not in the place to do the reading, people will understand, and you know, they'll give you that time to find your balance. And you know, you can do a lot with the money too. I mean, it could help enrich your life, or you can donate it like I'm doing, and it's pretty awesome. So that's just like my own personal, like, I guess what I have to add, if that gives you any help. But you really have nothing to lose basically from doing this. You have everything to gain, and if you're feeling called to do it, and then trust yourself and trust your gut, and don't be afraid to go out alone. In fact, you're not alone. There's so many people out there who are, you know, offering healing arts like this, and it's really fun. It's a really fun way to express yourself and to make connections, so give it a try. Now, this is advice from Spirit. So, what I'm seeing is they're trying to comfort you. They're saying the love you have shared is eternal regardless of the situation. This is also acknowledgement of a love triangle that you're in, because if you look up Isolde's story, it's all about like love triangles and stuff. And so she basically was in love with 2 people, and like she couldn't choose. And maybe that's something you can understand. I don't know if there's another person coming into your life. This could also say that, you know, maybe there is, or currently there's someone else that you're getting close to. But I feel like, you know, Spirit is saying that you're insecure right now about this love you have for this person. But no matter what's happened, you know, this is true love. And so you don't have to be ashamed of it, you know? You don't have to be ashamed, and, you know, you don't want to let this burden you. You want to let this uplift you. You know, love shouldn't really, true love isn't going to make you, you know, at times you'll be upset over it, but ultimately it's going to be something that ignites your fire and your passion, and it drives you and inspires you. So remember to continue to be inspired by this person, and I think that's what you've done. You know, you said that you started your channel kind of inspired by what you went through, and I think that's really beautiful, and I think this person understands that. And You know, don't be insecure. It's okay. Like, a lot's obviously gone down here, but this is the most important thing overall, is this message. You know, the love you've shared is eternal regardless of the situation. I think that's really beautiful. This also came out. Advice. And I'm reading it as a separate message. First of all, they're saying your wish is granted. So what you desire here in this situation, you know, this is going to happen for you, and this wish is granted. There will be some type of communication coming. Now, they're also saying the fox. So the fox is like the problem solver. Fox kind of is an omen to say that you need to be patient and stay balanced, and the way forward will be shown to you. So you might feel really unclear right now what it is you're supposed to do, but this is an omen that you will be shown the way. And I've drawn the fox card. I have another one in this deck too, and I've drawn it enough to like understand that this is for real. Like, you will be shown the way. You'll receive insight, or something will just happen. And this card also says that the solution to a problem is at hand. Fox is the grand problem solver. She will guide you to solitude and silence until the way is shown. So solitude and silence, that's what's really, really standing out. And I see it over here too. Like, you need to spend some time in solitude and just quieting yourself, and, you know, be ready to receive information. And also I see, open your eyes. You have all the tools and resources you need to turn money, career, or living difficulties around. So you have some resources you can use to help turn this situation around. Don't forget how powerful you are. Don't forget, you know, your gift of manifestation. Don't forget that your words and everything that you say is a spell, basically. You know, really start living your life in your truth, and start speaking and thinking love and light into this situation, and see if you can transform it. It's worth a shot, you know, why not? That's kind of what led me to this path. I was like, oh, the law of attraction. It's worth it. Why not give it a try? You know, what do I have to lose? And bam, it's working for me. And then I'm like, whoa, okay, so like, let's research this manifestation stuff more. And I learned even more about how to manifest with the moon cycle, and had a lot of success with that. And then, you know, I started getting into spirituality and tarot cards and stuff. I was realizing how important it is to be in alignment in order to manifest things, and that tarot helps you kind of sort stuff out so you can find that peace. And so ultimately, you know, that's kind of what led me here to this path. But don't forget, you know, how powerful you are. I mean, maybe you weren't led to this path through manifestation, maybe it was through something else, but maybe that's an area you need to explore more and get more into, and maybe try following the moon cycle, and starting with something small, like manifest just little things and then work your way up. I don't know where you're at with this. I feel like you actually do have a lot of experience with this, but try, you know, I feel like more knowledge is needed here. You know, pick up some new books, join like a healing circle, or like, you know, reach out to some new friends and start following some new YouTubes, pick up a new deck, like try to fill your head with more knowledge here. And a little bit more advice that's coming out for you. They're saying that the time is right to take risks right now and face your inner fears. You got the Wolf card again. Look at this. Okay, I'm gonna read you this. This is a huge message for you. They're saying you are safe and protected at all times. The barriers you have erected to protect yourself mentally, physically, and emotionally, and physically, are no longer necessary. You start with a clean slate. So this card is just encouragement, you know, to kind of find your peace and your balance again. Sometimes you create chaos in your life, you know, in your mind. And everyone does, and you have to realize that, you know, you're the creator of your life. You're the creator of your thoughts. You're the one who can find that peace in any moment, the calm in the storm. You speak that into existence. So there's another message coming out here that says, remember that we raised you. Your spirit helpers are always here. Call upon your guides in meditation today, or simply acknowledge their presence. So basically, in short, you're safe. You know, and just remember that is the advice. So, really fascinating. There's a lot of stuff came out, and I also had these two cards fly out of the deck. So I put them aside together, and they're saying, in case you're mistaken here, have boundaries with your twin. Have boundaries with this person right now. But you need to think about delegating, you know, to your guides or to in meditation or through manifestation what you want to have happen here. So decide what it is that you want to have happen, you know, and start manifesting that, and hold the space and hold the light and balance and find that peace. Trust that your wish is granted, and for now have boundaries and continue that. For some reason it's important. I feel like it's because of whatever this person's going through. They need to continue that path without interference. So I hope that this helped you and shed some light on everything that's going on. I really think this is going to be a really awesome start for you with this this channel and your offering the personal readings. I have to say, you know, getting the wolf card twice, they're saying to release your fears over this, and it's definitely an alignment for you. So I hope that helps, and if anyone else watched this and it happened to resonate, then definitely leave comments and let me know, and check out the description below for information on how you can book me for a personal reading. Peace out.